Well, hey gang, Graham here from therecordingrevolution.com with another 5 minutes to a better mix. We're looking at 31 mixing tips in 31 days. And today I want to show you how to get a perfect dynamic delay effect on your vocals without having to use an actual dynamic delay. So let's say you just have a regular delay. If you run into this issue where you have the delay setting where you like it on your vocal, but when the vocal's singing, you're hearing a little too much delay. So you turn down the delay effect so it's not distracting the lead vocal, but then when the lead vocal lets a note ring or stops singing a line, there's not enough delay after he's done singing. So you can't seem to find that compromise where you have enough delay echoing after he sings without there being too much of that same delay circling and swirling around while he's singing. What you need is a dynamic delay, or a delay that turns up or down in volume as needed. So this is much like yesterday's video where we looked at using a compressor with a sidechain to kind of control and turn down guitars only when the vocal is in. We want to do the same thing on a delay, where you can have the delay turn down a little bit when the vocal is singing, and then when the vocalist stops singing, then the delay, its echo, its repeats can come back up in the picture, in the mix. So let me show you how to do it. It's really easy, and it might be just what you need in your mix. In this song, I've got a vocal track, and to the right of it, I have a stereo delay plugin. If you listen to it in the mix, it'll sound like too much while he's singing, but I like the echo and the volume it's at when he lets a note go.
Oh Lord, your name goes before you. Oh Lord.
So I like when he says, "Oh Lord," and it it kind of echoes afterwards. That's the right volume in my mind for that, but it's too loud while he's singing it. It just sounds too echoey and cheesy. So let's grab a compressor and we'll put it on after the delay. So here's my delay track. This isn't the actual vocal, but this is the delay that the vocal is being sent to. After the delay effect, I want to put on just your standard compressor. And just like we did yesterday, we need to key an input on the side chain. So I'm going to go back to my lead vocal and send it to an available bus. In this case, let's choose bus 12. Bus 12 is available. I'm going to bring up the volume. Here's the send. Bring up the volume, and I'm going to make it pre-fader, so I'm sending the full vocal volume to bus 12. And then on the compressor, I'm going to set the key input to bus 12. So all I've done again is told this compressor that if I'm going to sidechain, which is this button here, if I have this engaged, I want you to then look for bus 12, which will be my vocal, and that will trigger the compressor. So this delay, when there is some singing happening on my lead vocal, it will start to compress. So it'll turn down the actual delay effect a little bit. And then when there is no singing, meaning nothing's coming in on bus 12, it'll stop compressing and let the full delay echoes come through. So let's take a listen.
Oh Lord, your name goes before you. Oh Lord, your work do I fear.
Now you could adjust the attack, so I could say, please compress a little faster.
Oh Lord, your name goes before you.
Right? Now let's bring it in context with the mix.
Oh Lord, your name goes before you. Oh Lord, your work do I fear.
So it's much more subtle and more natural. That's the way we like to hear delays. That's the way we expect a delay to work. It's buried just a bit when I want to hear the intelligibility of the lead vocal, but as he lets a word go or a phrase ends, we naturally are okay with hearing the delay echo there. So that's what a little bit of compression on a delay with a side chain keyed to the lead vocal can do for you. It's like a poor man's dynamic delay, and it's easy to customize. You can tweak, obviously, how hard or fast the compressor kicks on and how hard or fast it kicks off with the release. That'll affect how quickly the volume comes back up of the delay. So you'll want to experiment with the attack and release settings to get it just perfect, but that might get you that perfect, mysterious, professional, radio-ready delay sound on your lead vocal that you're looking for. Hope that helps. Again, this is Graham at therecordingrevolution.com with 5 minutes to a better mix. We better see you on the next video.